Accordingly, Mr. Peter Obi and I requested the indulgence of the coalition to allow us to remain in our respective parties until the conclusion of these by-elections and out-of-season elections. I'm happy to announce that as at last week, all these elections have been concluded, and for that reason, we have no reason any longer to remain in the SDP or the Labour Party. By the grace of God, along with other partners, we are going to repeat what we did in 2015 when we got rid of the incompetent, thieving, stealing, and corrupt PDP administration. The current government in Kaduna State is led by people that have no name, no address, no surname to protect, and therefore they think the purpose of being in government is to steal and divert public funds. We contributed in bringing them into office. We therefore have a duty to contribute in sending them back home before they go to prison by the grace of God. So I want to call on all the people of Kaduna State to come out en masse, register with the ADC, and get their permanent voters card and prepare to vote out these incompetent, cursed, and useless people pretending to be a government. Thank you very much, and may God bless you all. ADC, ADC, AD and C, rise and shine Nigeria. Thank you very much.
It is still too early to predict what the outcome of that coalition will be, but I can give them some tips.
Okay.
You see, Rufai.
Please do us a favor by clicking on your subscribe button and don't forget to like and share this video. Thank you.
Has a grounds against the president, a legitimate ground, because he worked for the president. Hate him or love him, he has something. He has a basis to be angry, and he has been working assiduously to undermine the president, particularly in the Muslim North, where he's like the Khalifa to Buhari. He's like the brain box of the Muslim North. But let me give him a tip. If he really wants to see the back of the president, let me tell you for what he would do. And I think they may be on the path to really achieving that. Let Rufai convince the Muslim North. If he's able to do that, I know he can, he has the capacity to look towards the south for a candidate to support, specifically the southeast. If I let me put it straight, the day Rufai decides and is able to galvanize the opinion molders in the north to zero down on a P2B, for instance, as the candidate, that will be the end of the Tinubu administration.
In politics, especially when you are in the opposition and your target is to unseat an incumbent president, there are two critical factors that determine success: the quality of your candidate and the strength of your party structure. These two elements are the foundation of any winning political strategy. Without them, you are simply not prepared for the kind of battle that a presidential election requires. Let's start with the party itself. A political party that wants to challenge a sitting president must be well organized. It needs structures across all states, down to the local governments and even the polling units. It must have members and supporters who understand their roles, who can mobilize people, monitor polling units, defend votes, and protect the integrity of the electoral process. A party that lacks these structures will struggle on election day because elections are not won by chance. They are won by organization, planning, and careful execution. But structure alone is not enough. You can have the most sophisticated party machinery, yet lose woefully if the candidate you present does not inspire the nation. This is why the second factor, the candidate, is even more central. The candidate must have mass appeal, credibility, and a message that resonates deeply with the public. There must be someone who can excite citizens, especially young people, and motivate them to participate in the election in large numbers. Large numbers matter because elections are ultimately a game of numbers. When people turn out massively, it becomes harder to manipulate the process. A huge voter turnout can overwhelm the system, reduce the chances of fraud, and make it difficult for any irregularities to change the outcome. So the candidate must have the ability to pull crowds, energize supporters, and give people a sense of ownership in the political process. This is the point where Peter Obi becomes extremely relevant in the context of the ADC. If the African Democratic Congress is truly serious about defeating Tinubu, then they must look beyond internal politics and focus on what is realistic and what is winnable. Peter Obi is one of the few politicians in Nigeria today who has both the credibility and the mass appeal needed to shift the political landscape. He has built a reputation for integrity, transparency, and competence, qualities that many Nigerians are desperately seeking in leadership.
Hello, thanks for staying with us. Welcome back to your national media news. I want to let you know that, Rufai, the former governor of Kaduna State, has now confirmed to be the ADC member, following with his speech in the Lord of today, saying that there is no reason, because he tried to get this ADC together with PDP, but due to the by-election that that is happening in various states, which every state has conducted a by-election, and that of Anambra also, which Abuga later win to be their gubernatorial, to be their governor. But here is the twist, that he said that they have finished all with their by-election, but before then they subscribed to the ADC, which we normally hear that P2B normally say that yes, he's still a member of Labour Party, but he subscribed to the ADC coalition. Then here comes the twist, that he said that they subscribed to the ADC at of that point, but not a registered member, due to their still by-election. But now that the by-election is over, there's no reason for them to still be in their various parties. So he's also praying that P2B should soon immediately to join the ADC, that's the coalition party, so that they can form a good alliance to see the sitting president for against 2027 general election. But one thing I must say for truth, and which is the fact that many people who come together in this ADC coalition are not really in ADC for the betterment of Nigeria. Yes, but rather these are people with grievances who come together due to they didn't benefit everything or anything from the government. So they wish to come to sabotage the government. They're coming in a plain way as the Messiah of Nigeria, like they are going to make sure that Nigeria will come together or make Nigeria to be a more productive country. But in all, not all of them that is in that ADC coalition are bad, because we all know that in 12 there's always a Judas within them. But there are some who are also good, and their coming to ADC is of good and not of bad. But while some are just there to spoil the reputation of President Bola Tinubu due to he didn't fulfill their own part of the promise, that's where P2B is taking his time to actualize and finalize what is really happening in ADC, if it is a safer place for him to be in the 2027 election, and of which the Labour Party are getting their house together, as we all see what that Ahmed Baba said in recent interview, but which is not why we are here. But I want you to understand that former FCT minister and the former governor of Kaduna State, Rufai, is formally and officially an ADC member. Well, share your opinion in the comment section, and don't forget to share this video to your friends and loved ones. Thank you, and God bless.